as I catch this, and I get that foot there, when it's hanging up there like that, it's hard to shift my hips, right? Because his weight's on me. So I'm gonna stomp that foot down, and then it's an easy turnover there. So the idea here is I've got an anchor foot in the near side hip, so that means my hip is flexed and my shin is going across his belt line. I'm going to wrap up the Ude Garami, kick my foot over his head, okay? Push down so you get the roll starting, and then crank and kick with your shin. And then as you sit back, now I've got the north-south position in our arm.
Everybody see this? When he sits back, he is really in a compromised position here. Now he could be on top. He could post on his head if he wanted to. Okay, but the way Derek finished there, it even cranks even more, and it's very much an elbow lock, but also hurts the shoulder quite a bit. It hurts the shoulder quite a bit.
So again, cross the knee line, we'll wrap it up, and then even if his arm is posting, or his other arm I should say, I'm going to kick back and then collect. From here I'm going to start putting that foot down, shift back, come into the north-south. If you can get his head down with the foot that goes over the head, the roll is a lot easier. And it kind of negates the post if he reestablishes the post too.
When I was doing this, get down your back here, Gary. Can you roll from this side? Yeah. One thing that when I was doing this, and it was mine not a problem, but it was a concern of mine. I wanted to make sure, sit up just a minute, Steve. I wanted to make sure that belt line, that knee jam post was there, and I wanted to make sure the knee was out, and like Derek's doing, he's locking his foot on Steve's, come around here guys so you can see this, he's locking his foot on Steve's hip. And it's just, we always call that the anchor, right? So he's got that there. Now Steve's thinking, and I would try to set this up by making him think, oh, I've just got in some kind of a guard situation or bottom Newaza position here, and I'm going to do something else. And he wasn't really thinking about me going for that arm now for an Ude Garami, the arm entanglement to the side. And I always remembered if it was my right knee was jammed across there, I was using my right hand on his left side, so I was always going toward my direction of my knee. And that always helped me, okay? And what Derek's going to do is when he does this, he starts to roll over and he catches it, quickly lift over. Now, there we go. He keeps rolling over and set up. Okay. Now, the only thing Derek's doing differently than when I would do it, I would post on the top of my head. Can you do that? Sure. On the top of the head. And they both work. They both work really well. Post on top of the head and catch it. Make him get seriously concerned about your leg across his. He's going to think he's going to pass that because sometimes it's an easy thing to pass.
Let's wrap it up, or like you like to do, pull it in until you can catch it. Okay. Take that out, grab, stomp down. That way, keep a hold of the control from the whole. Because if she passes by, you're ridiculous, man.
You gotta find this right spot. You gotta keep those shoulders nice.
Okay.
You don't keep weight on those shoulders.
Or if she passes and she tries to pin, okay, boom.
Okay, he's thinking, okay, and that's him thinking, and then you trap that arm, and then what Derek could, so why don't you talk about trapping your leg over his head, because even if his arm's posted.
Okay, so we're going to do it this way because he's going to post his arm, and that'll allow you to see what he's going to do. Okay, so as I come through and I catch this, he posts, and he might also be grabbing his belt line or something to defend the bent arm lock. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I can't get my leg out. Well, I can base off of my shin, and I'm already on my hip to get a hold of this arm, so I'm going to just kick my leg back, boom, okay, and catch his head.
You notice when he rolled, he used the shin across his gut, his belt line, to help grip him it's a whipping action of the legs.
Don't try and make it just about the arm, because that sweep only works when you've actually got it jammed underneath him and you're underneath too.
Yeah, it's got to use the legs. One more time and let you guys drill it. Because it's a cool move, and you can pull it off. It's not just a show move. There you go. And it's just a belt line rolling Ude Garami. You know, I mean, a lot of people don't even think about rolling Ude Garami, but
Is that a thing?
it works. It's a thing, so we can make it work. Right? Yeah, we do it hard. Yeah, that's what. All right, let's give it a try, guys.